What's going on, folks, and welcome to the video. I hope we're all doing well and staying safe out there. Now today I want to have a quick look at Deadside. So Deadside is going to be released, if it goes to plan, on the 12th of April 2020, which is a week from making this video today. So what is Deadside? Before we actually go into things and have a quick talk about something, what is Deadside? So the developers say on their Steam page, Deadside is a hardcore multiplayer shooter with survival elements, post-apocalypse, big open world, real weapons, transport, craft, construction. The game is developing using the Unreal Engine 4 technology. Now, for one, I'm very looking forward to this because I'm a massive fan of open world, and I tend to play these niche games because they are quite niche, whereas a lot of players, a lot of people out there are into Battle Royale. So I'm mainly focusing on a lot of the base building stuff. I have ripped this footage from the development team, from the dev streams rather, and you can see what they're doing in the video here. They're starting their player, they're scavenging around, and what they're eventually going to do is they're going to start building a base. So you can see they're finding the supplies for it and stuff like this, and all that good stuff as well. Now, the base mechanics, like base building mechanics in the game, is something that is going to be critical because in other games, open world survival games, base building has been very what's the word shall I say? It's very controversial, and if they don't get the balance right, it's going to be a massive shit show. Now, we all know what early access games are like. I've been there a million times over. In fact, ever since I started this channel, it's only ever been with mods or games with broken mods or early access. So playing games like DayZ, Scum, Arma and stuff like that, this is something that is new to the table and it is fresh. Now you can see currently that one of the developers here are trying to play some sort of flag. Now this is very similar to what I'm seeing in Scum. And with Scum at the minute, they're working on so many systems in the game too. Now the one thing that Deadside does worry me about is the in-game mechanics. What can we do, and how long is it going to be until players start to get bored of stuff like this? Like I said, guys, I can't criticize it too much. I'm just going from what I've seen and played in early access games myself, because I do have thousands of hours in these types of games, and I know how quick people can get bored of this sort of stuff. I just really hope that they've got the open world looking real nice. They've got the animations working correctly and smoothly, ready for the release, because I did do the pre-alpha, which was on the Friday. I can't remember the exact date. It was Friday the something in January. That's when the alpha test was out, and I actually got a key for it to do it, so I'm very grateful for that. So thank you if any of the developers do watch this. But it does concern me with some of the stuff in the game, as it does say it is a hardcore multiplayer shooter with survival elements, whereas the game I've recently been playing, Scum, is a hardcore survival with elements of PvP. So, which they are very, they're working on that in Scum currently right now, because there's been a lot of issues with lack of survival and stuff, and this is one of the hardest genres to do, guys. Survival is the hardest genre to make in open world gaming, for the reason that it's completely subjective to what the player wants and how much PvP and PvE you can actually get out of this sort of stuff. But I'm really liking the way the base building is. This is why I decided to focus more on the base building side. You can see all the items that you can craft on the left hand side. So I think the base building has been really thought out from what I'm seeing here. And obviously you can see the terrain. Look at the terrain. He's building it on the side of a hill here to show that you can build in an area like this, and the foundation, the frame, so to speak, will fit that location due to it snapping and automatically setting it for that location, which is something that I'm very interested in, because I do like having a base, but as long as you can protect the base, it's something that is quite critical in terms of the balance, and you don't want to be spending too much time in an open world game just to have everything lockpicked or blown up and and being raided within absolute minutes, when you spend hours, days or even weeks trying to create a base. So you can see here that he's actually adding the platforms, he's adding walls, he's even adding the roof here, and you can see where it snaps in. And I'm really liking this system, and it does look like a base that is plausible, that you could build out of wood. And you can see there You can see there, that was actually electronically opened in that footage there. So this is something that the devs said a little while ago. Survivors at the moment, Deadside tests are coming to an end. Yesterday, the last major update were installed to the test server. After testing the update, the game will be released on Steam. We are making every effort to release the game by the end of the month. At the moment, all critical bugs that break the gameplay have been fixed. The client's performance is still at a fairly high level. It remains to test the latest changes in the economy balance, armor system, weapon perimeters, and new bot behavior, because obviously there is going to be a lot of AI bots on here as well, so hopefully they don't act too buggy, but you can only rely so much on that. But there is a vast open world here. This is a big open world. I'm not too sure about the animal side of things, so I don't think people should go in here thinking it's a complete survival simulator, because from what I'm seeing and what I'm reading, it's not. It's a PvP, hardcore PvP shooter with survival elements. So I don't know if you can cook, you can do stuff like that, or you just simply find food like you used to do in the old Daisy mods. But I'm very looking forward to it, and I will be streaming this on the day of release, so I'm just letting you guys know that as well. And hopefully we could have some adventures with it. If it goes well, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's just see how it rolls out. I'm not going to stream it for the sake of it. But if I do like it, I will continue to make streams with this, and we can sort of mix and match it up, and we can have a look. So I think I'm going to leave it there for the moment, and I'm going to leave some pictures for you guys to see. Some they released a load of images just a few days ago, so I want you guys to have a quick look at them as well. So from what I'm seeing so far, I'm liking it, but I would like to, there's still a couple of things that I think I would like to see changed already, and I don't think they realise what they get themselves in for with the competition that they currently have, especially with Scum out there, which is the most advanced open world survival game currently on the market, and it's something that I am truly in love with, because the survival element is truly there, and at the same time you actually have levels that you can achieve. Like you actually have stats and stuff like that you can level up in all different types of things, like archery, like awareness, stealth, camouflage, you know, using your fists, punching, pistols and stuff like that. So it's got a great system for leveling up, which gives the player a sense of accomplishment and also gives the player something to work up for. So guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.